Alrighty, you guys, we got some table talk. I have the gang here. Go ahead, y'all. Introduce yourself.
I'm Devin. It's the best on Twitch.
Period. Go
Sky.
follow.
Princess Hooligan on Instagram. My mouth is full.
And we got some shy guys in the room as well. So today we are going to talk about cohabitating. How soon is too soon to move in?
Who wants to start?
Go ahead.
How soon is too soon to move in?
Mm-hmm.
Like, anything less than a year, babe.
Anything less than a year? I agree.
My opinion has changed the older I got, I will say. I mean, I was, raised a little Christian boy, and my mom did not believe in shacking up, but, like, she also loves my wife, so,
Period.
When it came to us, it was like, it didn't matter. So, like, we broke up for 2 years, we got back together for 2 months and moved in together, and we've been together ever since, and now we're married, so, I don't know, I think it depends on the dynamic of the relationship.
So, how many months till you guys moved in?
2 months.
2 months?
We were back together for 2 months.
No, that doesn't count because you guys were already together.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's different. It's kind of hard to say.
I dig that.
Like,
okay.
and, like, my mom loved it and everything, but, like, growing up, it was like, you ain't shacking up with no girl.
Yeah.
Like, my mom wasn't the mom that, when you're 18, you're out of my house.
Yeah.
It was like, you could stay here until, you're ready to go.
Period.
I was ready to go. I almost was out, and then me and Rosario got back together, and then I ended up not getting that, promotion in a different city, and then I took the one out on the bay and moved in with her. But,
Period.
yeah, homies.
Aw, so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I fuck with that. And you said less than a year is a hell no.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like anything less than a year is too soon.
For sure. How do you even know the
Unless
person?
you know the person, like, for years. And
Okay.
then it's like, okay, yeah, you moved in with me 2 months later after we got together. That's different.
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, if they're a friend already, like, you're friends for the longest time, and you start dating, like, you do know them, so it's kind of different. But if it's a new person, I would say you should probably wait. Like, Lamar Odom was crazy as fuck. Look at him now. It's crazy.
Okay, but in all honesty, I feel like money changes people. Bills hit.
That's true.
People?
I mean, I think my brother Tony, your husband, said it the best. He said, the girl you date is different when she's your girlfriend. Would you say, cuz she's different when she's your roommate, and she's a different person when you marry her? You're dating 3 different girls. When he said that shit stuck with me, I was like, that's very true.
Damn, Daniel.
I cut
Period. No, I think that's true. But I feel like obviously when you're in a relationship, you grow with that person. And that's why you experience those 3 different people because, I mean, you're in the same situation. We started off as kids. Like, we fell in love when we were children. And then we went through our adolescence, through our teenage years, to adulthood.
Right.
So it's like we're all going through these different stages.
Yeah, that's facts. But, everybody goes through it differently.
For sure.
And I appreciate my wife a lot because when I moved in with her, she had already moved out of her mom's house. She had already had her own place. Everything was new to me. I had to learn from her. Hell, the girl taught me how to do my own laundry. I knew how to throw the shit in the dryer, but mama did my clothes. I saw, what was that cut? Home Alone and the bubbles in her. I was terrified to run the washing machine. Now I do laundry. But before, I said, babe, how the fuck you do this shit, cuz? Because I didn't know how to do it. But
it's okay. We love that.
But I could have been one of those men that didn't want to learn and could have been a bum. Like, worst case scenario, God forbid, something happened to my wife. Now I know what to do if I were to move. Now I, know what to look for. Now I know what paperwork to sign. I know what documents to keep. I know how to do my own laundry.
Period.
When we got it together, fuck no. I was like, nigga, I never did this shit. I even finished the process of the apartment I was going to get because I ended up going with her. Like, so. Yeah, it depends. Like, I could have been that bum ass nigga that never took interest and wanted to learn, and then God forbid something happened between us, and I'm fucked. I need somebody to come hold my hand, like she did.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Love that. Okay, Sky.
What was the...
Help me out here.
Sky's high. They're all high. I'm the only one that's not high.
That's fucked up. Hey, put us on blast. It's crazy. Okay. Hey, I got distracted.
So, I didn't even ask the question.
Okay, so we we move in. Okay, this is all fresh. How do we go about cooking, cleaning? Should this be a discussion for when we move in? Should this be a discussion for prior?
I mean, you mentioned something before we started that was very important. It was like your partner's habits. And in fact, that's what, like, you know, me and my partner were good, is that, you know, we're both neat freaks. So
Love that.
we, you know, she was in my room all the time when she come visit me. My room always stayed clean, you know. Her room always stayed clean. Her house always stayed clean when I'd go visit. So moving in together was no problem. But there was a conversation because, like, there's no goes for me and there's no goes for her.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I refuse to clean the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm 6'5". I'm not getting on my hands and knees behind a fucking toilet and to scrub a tub and shit like that. And when the bleach is on in there, bro, I feel like I'm fucking dying because I have asthma. So I will help you with the laundry. I help cook. I help clean the kitchen. I take care of both cars. I kill every fucking bug she sees. You got the bathroom,
Say
bro.
that.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing the bathroom. Like,
I respect that.
Hands down, deal breaker, cut. And I'm, she had her deal breakers. I don't know what to do with the car. That's your responsibility, and it is.
Period.
I take it to the oil changes. I clean it because God knows she doesn't. You feel me? Like, that's literally like my third car.
Aw, period. I love that. Okay, so realistically, you mentioned you do clean. So
Yeah.
cleaning was obvious for both of you guys.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. We're not messy people.
Period.
Like, you've been to my house before. So you ever
No, I
seen
know.
dirty?
It's
Like,
clean as fuck. No.
yeah, we both pick up as we go. The only thing we do differently is, like, she'll cook and then, like, clean the kitchen the next day. I like to clean as I'm cooking, so there's no mess at the end.
Yeah,
Me.
But yeah.
It depends.
I agree.
It really does depend. Like, I'll clean as I cook.
Yeah.
As I go, whatever.
Sometimes, yeah.
But then sometimes
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Do it later.
ugh,
Yeah, I agree.
push to the
But that's how it,
side.
like, stacks up. Not
No,
only does it stack
100%.
up.
No, I don't. I
100%.
don't like my dishes to stack up. I will refuse to clean dishes that are just sitting there.
I fucking hate
Like,
dishes.
I'll make sure that bitch is like rinsed off, like super
Damn.
clean, and then
See, I'm very thankful. My husband, I'll be like, babe. He's like, I know. But I cook. I enjoy cooking.
Yeah, you're a good cook.
Thanks.
You know what I do? I'm happy I don't have to do it now, and this is probably why I don't mind house chores when she asks me to do it. We don't have a lawn that I have to mow.
Oh, yes.
I fucking hated that going out, doing lawn care in general. Like, it was always my responsibility to mow the lawn, fertilize the lawn, water the lawn, trim the hedges, pick up all the dog shit. Like,
Oh, no.
everything was on me. I was a fucking lawn guy. Like, and then it was, okay, so when you're done doing that, come clean the kitchen as well. So, like, now it's like a little easier. It's like, okay, all I gotta do is now let's clean the kitchen. Like, damn. It's like,
Yeah.
it's not that tough. Like,
No, I feel that. And what about for you?
for me, I don't mind cooking and cleaning, but it's nice when you have help. You know.
Period. Yes.
You shouldn't let your significant other do everything themselves.
For sure. I agree.
facts. You shouldn't, but like, I love how my wife is so nurturing that I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I'm nurturing too.
I have it so easy, bro, because she does do everything but doesn't have to. Like,
Period.
Yeah.
I come home to a cooked meal
But everybody
and a clean
likes
kitchen.
that.
But
100%.
she, like, there's times where she's like, "Hey, babe, can you cook tonight? Can you figure out dinner tonight? Bet I got you. It's no problem." That's one thing. I'll never say no if she
Okay.
asks me to do anything. Even like I can't wait for my day off. I've been working hella days and I'm exhausted. Babe, can you do laundry and clean the kitchen? Bet I got it. I'm not gonna say no because she does it so much, and she's
Yeah.
also one of those people that can't fucking sit still.
Yeah.
So like, no, one person shouldn't be doing it all, but I do appreciate that she does do majority of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, this is a big one. I feel like this is an iffy topic, but bills. How do bills breakdown go?
I think that's more for people that are married.
Okay.
Like I said, we have a joint account, so it's the same
Period.
pot. Bills
Love
get
that.
paid, pay the bills. That's another place where like I really appreciate my wife. Like, they're all in my name. You know, the account's connected. She takes care of everything. All
Period.
that, I don't even know our Xfinity login. Like, I've never paid PG&E at our place. Now, like when I lived with mom, I paid half the PG&E, you know, the MID. I would go down to the office and do it and all that shit, but I don't have to, like, I don't know how she pays PG&E now on the website. The fuck? I used to have to walk down there in person with a check. Like, but
Old school.
I know that it is paid, and she'll text me, "Hey, babe, I paid PG&E today."
Love that.
You
Period.
know, and I'll get something in the mail that's from PG&E and says Devin Best, and I've never done it.
Open
Here, babe. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Okay, yes. All right, perfect. So,
Wait. You gotta ask Sky
What?
the same
Ask me
question.
what?
Bills
Yeah.
break down when you're dating.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you have to be married. And then
Okay.
you get there.
So if you're living together, you're not married.
Maybe like my man pays the rent, I'll pay the bills.
Okay, I fuck with that.
My man pays everything.
Period. We love both.
You want to jump in on this?
Okay, so I'm going to because I feel a little different on that one.
Can
So
you introduce yourself?
I'm Yoli. So when you're not married and you're in a relationship, me and my ex talked about rent. We're going to half the rent.
Mm-hmm.
We were both working, so it was easiest for us to just half it. And then when it came to the house bills, I'll take the PG&E bill, you take the electric bill.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the internet bill, you take the cable bill. So it was halving everything pretty much. And if there was ever a point in time where I couldn't cover my end, then I could go to him and be like, hey, are you able to help out with this bill? Yeah. Can you help out with the next bill? Yeah. Then no problem.
Was it easier that way instead of just splitting every bill in half?
Yeah. Because
Really?
then I knew I never had to worry about the electric bill because he always had the electric bill. And I just had to worry about my bill.
I guess I was thank God it worked out, but I was very trusting in the beginning. So, like, we moved in together, I think, like, 6 months into us living together, I opened our joint account. That was well before I ever proposed, before we were married. She gave me a really fat gift for our anniversary. She gave me I think like $2,500 for car parts.
That was
so
so
instead
cute.
of using the money on car parts, I went down to Wells Fargo, opened a joint account, and, put her name on it, obviously, and, ordered cards for both of us, and all the bills just went through there.
That's so cute.
So it was like, I never had to worry about food. It was like, there you go.
Period. Yes, love that. Period. I like that.
That's goals right there. That's real goals.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. She's pretty
love
cool.
that. We love her. We
Yeah,
love
me too.
wifey. Okay, so what about growth of people? I feel like a lot of people, like we talked, you said there's 3 stages of when they date a woman, but we're consistently changing every day, even if it's for the good, for the bad, whatever. So how do you feel about growth of a person?
I think I don't really understand the question. So, like, what do you mean, like, growth of a person? Like,
So, like, for example, certain people, when they're in relationships and they've been in a relationship for so long, you can feel like you've known the person, but you don't know them. Like, they're so different, if that makes sense. Like, does that make sense?
No.
hey, Sky said it. Yeah, 'cause I was kind of confused because you said 2 different things. So, like, growth of a person or, like, them changing, and it could be for the worse or the better. But if it's for the worse, it's not growth.
100%.
I don't see it as growth if it's worse.
Outgrown?
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean?
I feel like everybody changes. That's normal. But, like, it doesn't have to be, like... I don't know where I was going. Everybody changes, but, like, it doesn't have to be super, like, drastic. Where
I
it's,
fuck
like,
with that.
a drastic bad change or negative. I mean, like you said, people change every day. We grow every day. So,
I feel like when you're in a relationship, you
depends
kind
on-
of grow and change together.
yeah.
And if you start to
'Cause
notice
you
something
start to,
changing
like-
in a negative way, that's when you should speak up
Yes.
Yeah.
and say, like, hey, I've noticed this is changing. Is there something going on? Is there a reason why it's
Period.
changing? And then work on it so that it's not, oh, he's changed so dramatically to the point where I don't even know who this man is. Well, you had signs.
Opportunity.
Yes.
Yes.
You had signs in the,
That's very
the whole
important.
time.
That's very important, not
to-
ignoring the signs.
Pay attention to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Now I understand the question. But, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I guess from personal perspective is we have good communication. So we just talk it
Period.
out, to a point. My baby's a crybaby. So
So then I feel like in your case it's different too because you guys have known each other since you were
12.
yeah.
So
you've
we know each other
grown.
since we were 11. We've
You
been
literally
since
watched
12.
each other grow
That's crazy.
with each other,
Yeah, damn.
So in that case, you've been able to see and work on
growth,
things.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
and,
long.
and that's why I don't understand like some of the shit. Like I have a lot of younger friends. I work with a lot of younger people, older people that go through young people shit, and it's like so many of the arguments that they have with their partners are so elementary or so high school.
agree,
It's like
100%.
God, I don't miss those days. But like we dealt with it back then.
Yeah.
So I feel like she always says she doesn't regret anything as far as like the 2-year break that we had. And obviously, I wish did never happen. That it wasn't necessary. We could have just worked on those things together. But we did come back stronger than ever.
Period.
Things that we used to argue about, we don't argue
Yeah.
about. at all. We don't argue at all. Like, we can have a disagreement without arguing. It's a conversation.
That
Sometimes we need space. Like, yo, I'm hopping this Hellcat. I'm fucking smash. Do not follow me. Don't block my path, and I'll be back after I blow off some fucking steam, brother.
Period.
Like, you know,
Yes.
she'll give me that. Or sometimes she'll just be like, you know, I don't want to talk right now. I'll talk about it later. All right,
Yep.
I'll be in the game. We know where the fuck I'm at.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
communication is key.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
hood.
Yeah.
And it's very important that you allow that. But some people are so argumentative.
That
or like are people, some
Defensive.
people are defensive. But I'll give people with anxiety credit to they may not mean to come off defensive, but they want to resolve the issue now because they're terrified of what it can grow into. And that's definitely understandable. Yeah, like, and you know, everybody gets like that. My wife gets like that. She'll be scared, like, when I do walk out that door, I'm not coming back. We're married. I'm coming back. I just need some space right now. I just need to breathe.
Right.
All right. You know, some people need that reassurance. Like, I love you, but right now, if I don't leave, I'm gonna crash out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that communication is the most important part. You know?
Yeah, no, I agree. Me and Tony have a 48-hour rule. If you're too, like, obviously hot to talk about it, like, you need space, like, wait till we both diffuse. And then if it's still bothering you within those, you know, hours, talk about it.
Yeah.
Super calm, listening, active listening,
I
you
feel
know.
that. I looked at the 48-hour rule differently. I had a friend that took a relationship study class right here at MJC, and the professor of the class said a 48-hour rule when it came to relationships, friendships, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever, is if you can really sit back, take a look at the problem, and really think to yourself, is this going to matter in 48 hours? Is this worth losing the relationship, that friendship, that boyfriend, girlfriend? Is this worth the divorce? If it is not, you need to let it go. If it's not that big of a deal, to in 48 hours this is still going to be a problem, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time being mad. You're wasting your time arguing. You need to just talk it out and get past it together.
For sure.
You know, if it's not that deep. Now, obviously, there's things that are way bigger that will hurt more than 48 hours, like infidelity. That is a big issue. You need to deal with that, like, right now.
ASAP.
Yeah, I
Finances.
don't see that getting over in 48
Yeah, you're not getting over that in 48
Hell
hours.
no.
I can try, but it's not going to work.
You know, same thing with like things like finances, you know,
Yeah.
shit like that, you know. But you left my coffee cup out, you know.
No,
I put my iced
petty
coffee in the
ass.
refrigerator, and you took it on the counter. You always do little shit like that. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Is that really going to be an issue in 48 hours? If it is, you might just be petty as shit.
That part.
And you might need to do some self-reflection.
Period.
You feel
I
me?
agree 100%. Man. No, I agree. Okay. No, I like that. All right. So, what is a tip of advice you guys could offer people who are thinking about cohabitating?
Gully, take this one first.
I mean, there's a lot of things to take into consideration. I mean, the length of the relationship. So in the very beginning, you guys all talked about how long you should take to move in. I agree with Sky, at least a year, only because I'm a single mom, so I have to take into consideration my kids.
Period.
And if I'm going to introduce somebody into their life, and if it's worth introducing them into their life, because is that relationship going to last? Because if not, I'm not one of those moms that my kid's going to meet every single dude I meet, because I grew up like that. I'm not going to do that to them.
That's a very smart decision.
So in that case, I mean, the only advice I could give is, you know, take everything into consideration and have the talks beforehand.
Period.
Sky, how do you feel about it?
I'm opting out on this question because I totally didn't hear what she said.
High ass niggas, cuz. Would you like to run the question back for our high participant?
What is some advice you would give people who are considering cohabitating?
Don't do it.
Period.
Don't do it. Hot
Hey.
girl summer beach. Don't let the nigga block that.
I don't know. I just be going with the flow, you know?
I dig it.
My advice I would give for anybody, kids, no kids, whatever it may be, is worst case scenario, make sure you would
Use
be
protection.
that too. Make sure you would be okay by
Latex
yourself.
before paycheck.
Like that you'd be able to afford your bills by yourself. In the worst case scenario, make sure your name's on the lease. You don't want to be in
Mic drop. All right, y'all. We're gonna end it on that note. Y'all have a good one.